What's up, chucklefucks, and welcome back to Wrenches Wackies, the series where I take your designs or your ideas that are from World War I to World War II period and make them come to life no matter how cursed or fucked up they are. Today, we've got the USS Helena. This one is not quite as cursed as our previous design was. And it's only a tad bit weird just because of that little battery that's pointing back at the superstructure, because for some reason ship designers during this time period just thought that was a great idea, but whatever. I'm not a ship designer. For the weaponry when it comes to this ship, we have got 5 of the triple barrel 200 millimeters for the USS Helena. Helena? I don't know. I'm gonna call it the Helena. All right, I do what I want. So for these cannons, these are firing AP fin stabilized. If you would like to see the shell, here you go, with a visible tracer and an emergency ejection fuse, because I like my inaccuracy now to be very low. So whenever this thing is firing and on the move, its inaccuracy gets down to 0.09, which is quite nice. And all 3 of these barrels fire at the exact same fire rate, which I was quite impressed with whenever I built it. So let's go ahead and take a look at those internals. So if you take a look here, the way I did the triple barrel Tetris, which is a little bit different than I typically do, but I wanted to try it. We've got one of the guns set back here, the middle one, and then we've got the 2 outer guns set on the sides here, which typically I'll do like the outside gun, middle gun, and then the outside gun, like all in the middle, instead of having one just isolated to the back. But that did allow me to make it as quite even and count up the amount of autoloaders and ammo intakes and all that jazz, to where it actually worked out pretty well, and they fire at a pretty consistent, steady fire rate. And I've got it all synchronized, so it is nice and deadly. Very nice. So now I know some of you that may know the ship may be saying, hey, where the fuck are the dual barrel, I think they're 5-inch batteries that are supposed to be on this thing? Quite frankly, deck guns are completely and utterly fucking useless, and it would be so small and so ineffective that it just would not be worth the cost. That the room's not there. Now, yes, I do have the more simple weapons mod, but I don't use that. That's purely for finest hour, all right? I don't use mods on my ships. I take pride in being able to make badass looking ships and well performing without having to use mods at all. So, suck my dick. This thing's got a top speed of 29 meters per second. I wanted to make it go faster, but due to just how skinny the ship is and the lack of space I had in order to be able to do so, I did not have room to put a bigger engine into this thing for it. So, unfortunately, we were not able to do that. But overall, this thing came out to under 300k at 295,000 materials and a length under 200 meters with a good fire rate of 151, and that armor cost at 42.8%. So this thing performs quite well. It's good for its cost, and I think it turned out pretty well. So this one was not recommended to me by any of you, but this was an idea of my own. But the next one is a recommendation from, I think, 1 or 2 of you. Don't worry, anybody that recommends a ship to me will get a little shout out and a little picture of their comment recommending the ship, because I like to give credit to whoever gave me the idea. So anyway, that's all I got for this ship. Be sure to stay tuned for the next cursed ship or any future episodes so you don't miss out on any of the bullshit that we've got going on here soon. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, and I'll see you chucklefucks in the next one. Thanks.